Hello, everybody. This is my new series I'm starting. So, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna be looking at my atlas and reading the sections. So, today we have the world. So, this is physical world map. It's got all the deserts and stuff. And hello, Murphy. So you have all the deserts and stuff. Yeah. And here's a political world map. Got, you got Asia, Europe, the North America, South America, Murphy, and Australia, Antarctica. Then this is the ocean floor map. This one is my favorite because you can see how deep the water is in the areas. You can see. That's really nice. The limits of the oceans. I'm not going to read this whole thing because that'll take an hour. But here is all the oceans and seas and gulfs and stuff. Here is the North Pole with Greenland, Canada, the US, Russia, and Norway. Then we've got all the Antarctic claims right here. These are all the claims. So the Earth structure, you can see all the volcanoes and stuff. Sculpting the land. This is all natural, the natural features of the Earth. Here is land cover classification. So you can see all of that. Earth's freshwater. So this is the demand of water in the earth. So the dark purple are people who need water, but the greens are the ones who need less water. Their demand, yeah. Overall water risk. So the darker is ones that need more water, that are at risk. So this is percentages of population using drinking water. So you can see the dark purple have access to water and the lighter ones don't. So this is the climate of the world. Those are nice trees, really nice trees. So that's, yeah. Then we got warming planet. The temperature's rising. Yeah. So diversity. This is diversity of animals. The darker it is, the more diversity. That's blurry. Okay. Safe havens for nature. These are all places where animals live in their habitats. So, changes. These are changes in the earth with all the settlements. World full of people. There are lots of people. So you can see where population is just, yeah, you can see where the population. Cities rising, cities growing. So this is all the languages. You can see all the language families and where they are. And these are where languages are slowly dying. This is the faith. Blue is Christian. Green is Islam. Red is Hinduism. The yellow is Buddhist. And got a little purple there for, yeah. And then there's Mongolia. So you see diseases. So yeah. These are all the diseases that can't spread, like diabetes and stuff. So you can see that it's high around this area. And then this is disease that is contagious. And you can see that there's a lot of problems in Africa and some in Southern Asia and South America. And then Mongolia. So here you got quality of life. So the quality of life in these areas, the darker it is, the more happy the people are. And then this is, that's human development, yeah. And then this is happiness, so the lighter it is, the more happy it is. And then this is corruption, so the darkest places are the places with the least corruption. And then, so this is GDP per capita. This is national government debt. And this is percentage of billionaires down here. So here is harvesting. This is, you can pause the video here because, yeah, but this is all the world where they grow crops. Employment in agriculture. So the darker places are where more people have jobs in agriculture. And this is how crops are used. And this is food. This is fish. This is all the meat consumption in the world. You can see how, yeah. Then there's Mongolia. So this is food security. So the lightest is the most secure with food. And the ones with the red outline means they've had they've had external food assistance in 2021. And then there's no data. And then there's Mongolia. So this is power sources, energy consumption. Fossil fuel consumption is declining in the US, but it is still 3 times than that of China and more than 4 times the world's per capita demand. So you can see this map. And this map here. This is all the reserves. Okay. These are the borders and boundaries. So this is the members of the UN. Then here you can see these are all the darker ones are the oldest members. And then if you look here, you have Crimea, Transnistria, and stuff in the Middle East. Those are border disputes. And then you got South Sudan and Somaliland, and the stuff with India and China. So yeah, oh, and Western Sahara. This is showing a map of exclusive economic zone. And then this is map. People on the move. So this is migrant population. So, yeah. This is percent of people who are living outside the country they were born. So you can see that map. Like that. And this is people leaving hazards. So that's so here is what I like. This one I like a lot. These are all the time zones. All the time zones. Here's the US, you can see. Here's water sheds where the water So here Okay, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you to National Geographic for this atlas. And thank you to my aunt. So, like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye.